Alright, this is St. James Infirmary. It's an old song by Louis Armstrong, I believe. But I learned Hugh Laurie's version. We're really the line, the song where he's the verses and stuff. Pretty straightforward. They're just kind of chords, and there's a lot of instruments going on. Not really necessarily one piano part that really sticks out. The bass is like a. Friends, like this. Like oops. Just kind of like stuff like that. A lot of improv. He does a solo in there somewhere. I didn't learn that. I just really like the intro, so that's the main part of it. So it is in the key of E minor. Starts on octaves on a B and a G, just the G note goes. And that's just doing an E minor chord like that. So it's the right hand is pretty much always going to be octave. B and G, E and B, G and E, B and G, right? That part is, which is F sharp and A, E and G, and then back up to F sharp and A, G and B, E and G, E and G, and then B and E. And it does again. And this part it goes back there, and then it goes. And that part, so it repeats, that part's the same. This is again, down, and that's an E, a B flat, and a G. Then all of them go down half a step to an E flat, an A, and a G sharp. And it goes. Then a C chord, A minor chord, like that. And then a E minor chord starting at a G. And then, which is D7, A. And then E minor chord, just like that, ending on a G. And then this is a C diminished 7, and an A. And then E minor chord starting on a B and ending on a G. And then that is starting on a C, ending on an A. It's an A minor 6. Hits it lightly and goes C. That part's cool. So what that is, it goes E, and then these are all just like whole notes, or just white keys. I guess they're not all whole notes. White keys down, and then it goes. So it's from right. So starting on E, all the white notes, white keys down to the F sharp. So F sharp, E, E flat, C, and then it does a B chord, and then a C diminished, and then I guess diminished 7 or whatever. We'll just say the notes. So it's E, B, E flat, and F sharp. These two actually stay the same. So it's E flat and F sharp here. I'll tell you when they change. So it's B, C, A, B, G. So it's G and a B and an E flat. So it's G, A, F sharp, G, C, E, and then a G and a B flat. And then, so it's E, F sharp, E flat. That's not right? Yeah, it is. Hang on, I gotta hit with speed, otherwise it doesn't sound right. So E flat, E, and F sharp. And that's a G and a B flat the whole time, and then B flat chord. And then starting on a B, it's an E minor. It's an E minor. And then the right hand we have E of a stretch. And that's flat 5, which is B flat, A, G, A, and then left hand, the B raises to a C. These are the same, so it's G, A, B, and then this goes to a C sharp, so it goes, that's what the left hand does. B, C, usually C sharp, C, B. And then it goes, which is an F sharp, G, and you hit it B in the right hand. And it repeats. Or A, G, then you get the C in the left hand, and then it goes B7 with B in the left hand. And then a B, these stay at B's the whole time. That goes from like that, and it goes. Alright, you get that, so it's like a kind of step up. It's B, D flat, E flat, and which is E flat, E, and F sharp. There's this again. And this part goes, sounds dumb, but it sounds cool when you play it. B and D, way down here, to an F, and this is, which is D, E, and G. And then we'll do another stretch, which is again the B flat, A, G. Then it goes, those two. A lot of times I go, just gonna do that because I can't. I can get there, but it's a stretch. That's a C sharp and an E, because it's an A chord, A7, and it's like that A, E, and G, and it's C sharp in there, and then again E, G, A, then it goes to C, G, and E. Right, C7 and A, G, and then goes, which is B and E in the left hand, and that's just E minor for the right hand. That's B's, and that's a B and E flat too. That's E minor chord with E's left hand. This B7 chord, that's just half step up from an A flat, A sharp, B. Then we have G, F sharp, and then E minor chord, and E left hand. And then still E minor chord, so it's E minor. Then we got a G in the left hand. Oh, I'm sorry, that's wrong. That's A, G. We got an A minor 6 here. A minor 6 starting in C. And actually, I guess it could be a half diminished, F sharp, half diminished, whatever. We'll call it A minor 6. So, with the F sharp in left hand, that's B, A, to the G, which now is back to E minor. C, B, A minor here, then C, then B with an E minor chord. Now it's to an E, then B7 chord, E flat, E, F sharp. Go back to E minor, which is, and then G in the left hand, F sharp, E, B, still E minor hand in the right hand, and then a C7 with the C in the left hand. Then it is again. And now we got E minor, B and G left hand. You can do that if you want, or this, or that. E, C, and F sharp, or an A, either one, because you're playing an A minor 7, or A minor 6, right? So it's in left hand. E minor. Got a C7 with the C. Back to E minor. Oops. That was my bad. Ah. Hey, what is it? That's my problem. And this is. What we're gonna do? It's just a G13. G13, and then this goes from an E to an E flat, and this goes from a D to a D flat. I'm sorry, a D to a C, and then back to the B flat step up thing. But this time it goes like that. So it goes our B7, then we're adding the middle one, which is a D in the left hand and an F in the right hand. Off with a nice B7, E minor, then F, I'm sorry, a D minor 7/9, G13, a C major 7, to an F13. You can add like something cool if you want, like maybe you can do that if you want. Just make it like a sharp 11 in there, whatever you want to add. Sounds pretty sweet. Then we go back to the B's in the left hand. It goes right. It's just a B minor chord. Then B7. I'm sorry, that was an E minor chord. C7. B7. C7. B7. Then C7. B flat in the left hand, C sharp and E in the right hand, then a E flat and a F sharp in the right hand, and a D, that's false, an A in the left hand, and a G, I'm so confused, Sharon, a G in the left hand and an E and a G in the right hand, so it sounds like a B7, and then it ends with the E minor. And there's my ringtone. Yes. So then the bass would come in, which would be. Do for the song is pretty much just that, with like some solos and stuff. Just hangs out in E minor pretty much the entire time, big time jam, And then for the end, it does pretty much the intro again, but then it just stays there, and then it does an E minor, just like that. So I'm gonna play just the intro for you real fast at speed if I can without messing up. It'll sound something like this. Yeah, that one I messed up. I always mess up there. Yeah. I always do that. That's wrong. Anyways, yeah, so that was St. James Infirmary. It's a really fun song. And you can mess around, improv a lot, definitely over the verses and chorus and stuff when he sings. Because I listen to the song a lot, but I totally forgot how the verses go. I know just the bass is, you know what I mean. It's just like a lot of that, just kind of jamming in E minor, which is. That's all you need to know. I mean, it's pretty awesome. So, anyway, thanks for watching, and that was St. James Infirmary, the intro by Hugh Laurie.